Hey everybody, this is Keith here of Euphoria Pictures. Welcome back to my channel. So, just like in my last video, I said that I actually ordered 2 more editions from Midnight Classics. I said in that video that they weren't even shipped. Thankfully, they did get shipped. I finally got them this week, so I decided I'm going to do a review on the more limited one of the 2 that I ordered. So, up for review today, we have got George Romero's Day of the Dead. So right off the bat, we've noticed that Midnight Classics have opted to stay with the original artwork for the movie, which is very strange for them because normally they do some fantastic alternate artwork for their releases, but for Day of the Dead they just stuck to the original cover, which is great because I do love this this cover of it. This is a 2-disc set. It comes with a booklet, it comes with an art card, and as you can see on the back here, it is absolutely loaded with features. It's an incredibly limited set as well. There's only 1,000 of these made. I think mine is 736, so very, very limited. Still available to buy. It is a little pricey. I think it's going for around €40, but it's an absolute incredible set and definitely worth your money. It's a strange, it's kind of weird with this. I was only just talking to Ben over at the Cadaver Club. Check Ben out, check his channel out. I will leave a link to his channel in my description as well. Fantastic channel and a very talented musician as well. But we were just talking about that both of us seen this edition on the Amazon Italy. We both thought it was Dawn of the Dead for some strange reason. So both of us kind of didn't bother getting it because we have the second sight release of it, and you know, we probably had the best edition you could probably own of Dawn of the Dead, so why buy it? So it was only when I went on to Amazon, I checked it out again, and I was like, oh shit, wait a minute, it's actually Day of the Dead. So yeah, it was just, I don't know, it's a bit of a strange thing. So yeah, so Day of the Dead, so it's the 3rd part to the Dead trilogy. It's the follow-up to probably the greatest sequel ever made in Dawn of the Dead. It was shot on a, well, I was going to say a small budget. It had $4 million budget, but for 1985, it's actually quite a decent budget, and it grossed a little over 30 million. Commercially and financially, critically and financially, it wasn't near as successful as Dawn of the Dead. I think Dawn of the Dead grossed nearly over 70 million on a budget of just a little over $1 million. But there was still success to be had with the home video and this, that, and the other. It's a fantastic movie. I had a blast revisiting it again. There is a few things about this release. Now, this might sound silly because I've watched this movie so many times. It's unbelievable. But for some strange reason, with this release, I knocked it on. I don't know if it's because I was paying more attention. I don't know what it was. But the opening sequence to this movie, when they do the kind of panning shot of the city, they basically go to see at the start of the movie to see if there's anyone alive. I did cop, there was just this real kind of panning shot, and you can actually see a car moving. Now, I don't know if that's a thing. I never noticed it before. Of all the times I've watched it, I copped it for the first time on this release. And I'm not saying that I was never in the other editions of it. I just copped it for the first time. And then I also found there was a scene right at the start as well where I found a zombie with crutches. Again, never copped it before, which is very, very odd. But yeah, anyway, about the film itself. Look, everyone knows what this movie is. To me, it's very hard to choose between Day and Dawn for what is the better movie. I feel with this one, George Romero was very, very clever with it. It was one of those things that, you're watching a Dead movie, you kind of think the main threat is from the zombies themselves, but little do you know that it just goes to show how bad things can get when you have a man that's on the verge of a nervous breakdown. And I like the way he kind of took the story with that, and then of course what he done with Bub. And he's had some fantastic, very interesting characters in this. We were just talking about when we finished watching it, we don't for the life of me understand why, when they done Land of the Dead, why they didn't have Bub as the main zombie in that. How much sense would that have made? Because that's the great thing about Romero's movies. When you do watch them, the zombies are always evolving as each film goes on. And it just would have made perfect sense if Bub was kind of leading all the zombies in Land of the Dead. And I think George Romero might have missed a trick on that one. I think he should have done that. Now, people might turn around and say that, he probably would have decayed too badly, because I presume Land of the Dead is held God knows how many years after Day of the Dead. but I still think it would have been a great idea, and I think fans would have went apeshit over it. So no, it's a if you haven't checked it out, do check it out. I'm sure you have checked it out. If you're watching this video, chances are you have seen this film already. It's just an absolute fantastic movie. Like I said, still so hard to choose between this and Dawn, but I'm very interested to hear what you say, so please do leave a comment down under. Right, so for the picture, the picture's good. The picture's, yeah, it's good. You're gonna enjoy it. There's definitely massive room for improvement, no question of it. There is still a lot of film dirt on this to be seen, which it's not too distracting, but it definitely can be seen. There is a lot of soft shots, particularly a lot of the wider shots. They're incredibly soft. But like it's not a common thing. It happens a few times during the movie. Now there is one scene in it. It is the scene where they're going through the caves near the end of it. Now that looked very poor. Black levels were almost non-existent. It was riddled in real heavy grain. I don't mind grain in my movies, but when it gets very heavy like that, it's a bit distracting. So it was a bit of a shame, that scene, because I actually do love that bit in the movie, but it was a bit distracting seeing the grain so heavy. And like I said, the black levels were just completely all over the place as well. So look, it was just, again, these are minor nitpicks. I'm talking, like I said, soft wide shots. Doesn't happen too often. My God, this film, when it does shine and when it does look its best, when you see some of the makeup on some of these zombies, Tom Savini, what a genius. He really is a talented man. Yeah, like I said, the makeup is just incredible. Some of the deaths at the end of this movie, I was actually only just saying it to my brother today. I said some films you don't need to look cleaner. When you see some of the deaths in this movie, they're just really bad at the end of this movie. And the fact that this looks so good as well, it kind of just enhances them deaths a lot. So yeah, it's an all-round great movie. Good film. Good picture quality. Like I said, it's not the best film you'll ever see, but when it comes to picture quality, but it's still very decent. It has a DTS 5.1 audio, and yeah, it gets the job done as well. It's I was impressed by it. Some of the activities, especially because the whole film is held in a cave as well, so you kind of get this kind of ambient sound going around you, which is quite nice. And yeah, I was very impressed by its audio. I don't think we'll ever probably get an Atmos soundtrack on Day of the Dead. Maybe, hopefully, someday we might, but I can't see it. So yes, I'm very pleased with this edition, folks. And I think you would be pleased with it too, as well, especially when you do see the picture. Look, I think I was going to say, you know, temper your expectations when it comes to the picture, but I don't like when people say that, because when people say temper your expectations, it normally means the picture is crap. The only thing I will say is, look, the one or two shots that are actually exterior do probably look the best in the movie. This film is held in a cave, basically caves, so it's not going to be the most bright, vibrant film that you'll see, like full of colour and this, that and the other, even though there's a lot of blood in it. But I still think if you're a fan of this movie, you are going to absolutely love this release. So please do check it out. Amazon Italy. Another stellar release by Midnight Classics. So that is it, folks. Just a quick unboxing and review of what I thought of this movie. So happy that I did pick it up. So as per usual, if you did like this video, please do leave a comment. And if you don't mind, give us a thumbs up as well. And I hope to see you all again real soon with my next video. So take care, folks out there. Stay safe. Bye bye.